that you guys came with me. I going there alone won't make any meaning. But for joining me, I said very thank you. And those that wish to come, but could not because of one thing or the other, thank you as well for being here today. Now, we all welcome to today's presentation. I'll start by asking the question, then from the question, you know how to continue to work. Remember, we always talk about spare money. We always talk about spare money. So I would like one or two people to just tell me what they understand by spare money. If that someone join with your spare money, what does it simply mean? Anybody of the old members can help if they understand that. What is spare money? Your name, please.
My name is Adam. What I can call is spare money that you are not ready to use for any time. You can just use for every moment.
Someone else, please. Old members, what do you understand by spare money? You don't provide them against it, you don't know how to do your spare money. Write it down. Okay.
My name is Mike. The money you set aside that you're not in the need of at the moment. You just put it aside for the next time without having any need of it.
Okay, the men are losing. Ladies, spare money. Spare money. Okay, let's start. Welcome to MMM presentation. And some people will ask, what is MMM? I like explaining the meaning first. The full meaning is Makurdi Modal Movement. Makurdi, that's the founder. Mondai, a community where people come together. It's not only in Nigeria. MMM is not only in Nigeria. It's different countries. There are movements. A group of people that come together to achieve a particular goal. So MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. MMM is a social network that connects the one who wants to donate money with the one who wants to get money. Participants transfer money directly to each other. Peer-to-peer system, no central account. It will not collect your money. Now, what this is trying to say is MMM is a community where you and I come together to provide help and get help in return. Some people always ask me, what kind of help am I providing? In MMM, we provide financial help. In the system, we call it MAV. MMM is a community that connects the one who wants to give and the one that wants to get. Before now, I may know the sister and I don't know she is in need of anything, but with MMM now brings us together. I'll know when she needs, just by she clicking on the get help button, I know she needs and it connects me to her and I give her what she needs. It's a peer-to-peer system. This means that MMM does not have a central account. Those that are already in the system, they know even if you indicate to provide help, your money still remains in your pocket to when there's someone that needs it. It's not like a networking. I tell people MMM is not a networking business because you are not doing any buying and selling. What we only do, we only provide and get help. It's not a company. That's why MMM does not have an office. What we only have in MMM are seminar centers. It does not have a central account. It will never collect your money because you are not paying to anybody. Your money remains with you. Something happened when I was coming out today. Somebody told me that I did a guidance one tablet. I said yes. He told me that she is supposed to pay me money. The first question I asked him, what did she buy from you that she paid you? He said, is she not in MMM? I said, yes, she's in MMM, but what did she buy from you? He said, they say she should pay that. He said, she's not paying you money, rather, she's to provide help to you. Now, these are the times that we just try and take note of. You don't call someone and tell the person, they ask me to pay you. You only pay when you buy something. And MMM, you are not doing any buying and selling. So you can provide help and get help. That's how it works. In fact, MMM Global Community started in the year May 2011, and the new project of Sebri Maboti in Eastern Europe to create a new fair financial order as a World Mutual Aid Fund community, primarily to help people become financially independent. It speeded up at the very first day of its beginning. When you tell some people about MMM, you tell them how it works, how that person is being elected. The next question they will ask you is, what is the benefits of the founder? Since he is not the one giving you the money, since he is not paying into his account, since he is not doing any buying and selling, then how does he benefit from it? And this is just the answer. Sam Maboti is a philanthropist. He did not open or start MMM community because he wants to gain from it. He's already a wealthy man. The reason why he created this is just to help people become financially independent. Before now, me, I have my spare money, I just keep it in the bank, I don't make use of it, and I leave that money in the bank. Let's say I went to the bank and deposit 20,000. I like using this scenario. You find out that when you go back, sometimes even immediately you deposit, before you get to, they'll just send you a alert. They'll just send you a alert that 65 GT1, they are very good. That 65 naira deducted from your account for generator charges. That it goes. Now you find out that after 30 days, then your 20,000 that you deposited with them will not be complete again. So this man now bothered the scenario that, okay, things is like this, why don't we help ourselves and still get benefits for helping each other with what we have? Now in that case that I like using is, I have 10,000, my brother comes to me that, please give me this your 10,000, I will tell him no. Because Nigeria and our way, I might give him now and he will not want to pay me back. I will now pay the money to the bank. This same man will come to that bank, ask them for loan. They will give him my 10,000 and they will be collecting the interest. That's the bank. If I still go back collect my money after 30 days, that my 20,000 will not be complete again. Despite all they've collected from him. Sometimes you find out that you go to the bank to give money, it's very easy. But once you want to collect, they'll start telling you, bring this from, do this, do this, do that. At the end of the day, you find out that what you intended doing with that money for that day, you won't be able to achieve it. So this man said, let's do this thing the way that spare money that I'm supposed to take to the bank, I give it to someone that needs it. And when I also need it, I ask for help, and they assign somebody else to pay for it. And it speeded up at the very first day of its beginning. Now, when this man started this thing in Russia back then, at a point, because the Russian people, they believe in collecting loans. They believe in collect, just like South Africa. Whatever they are doing, the house, everything, they collect loan and start paying gradually. So when this man started MMM there, the government, they were not happy. So but at that point, anybody, there was a central account. They paid directly to him and he keeps the money. After 30 days, he starts distributing. So when the government got to find out, they arrested Sam Maboti. They arrested him, and the money, the people money that was in his custody, they just collected all the money. So after everything, they released him. But then because the money, the government had collected the money, he couldn't pay back. So because he couldn't pay back then, he now bothered another initiative that instead of paying to me, let's do a peer-to-peer system where money will be with you until when there's someone that needs it, you pay directly to the person's account. Now, even if the government will come back and arrest him tomorrow, you don't have any problem. You can continue with whatever you're doing. So that is just that. This one started in 2011 and it speeded up from the very first day that it started. MMM came into Nigeria in November 17, 2015. That was last year. So it has been in existence since 2011, but it came into Nigeria last year, 2015. In case people ask, you don't know how to go about it. Like I explained before, Mr. Maboti is a philanthropist who loves helping people. It's also interesting to note that Sebri Maboti is a film writer who has won numerous awards apart from being a wealthy man or philanthropist. He's a professor in mathematics amidst other business. The aim of MMM is to help people become financially free. Apart from regular provide help and get help, MMM gets its money from just a click to view the website. And mind you, we have over 118 countries. So just look at the traffic the site attracts. This one now is for people that ask, okay, how do they maintain the site? how do they do it? But if it's for 30%, 30% comes from you and I. 30% is from the participant, not from traffic or anything. Some people will tell you 30% comes from the traffic. Now, if it comes from the traffic, why is it that I pay you the 30%, you pay her? Why is it not that Laboti pay all the 30%? Who we are? MMM is over 200 million members worldwide, 18 countries. MMM is the largest donation exchange network in the world. In 1994, MMM held 1/3 of the entire cash in Russia. It was recently reported that the Bitcoin prices have been driven up just because of MMM. We are a community that is built on helping people become financially free. So when they ask you what MMM really is, even now we have over 200,000 participants in Nigeria. 300,000. Okay. When I joined, we were just about 60-something thousand, and it's not 6 months. And this is what we have. MMM ideology, creating a financial system where money will no longer be an issue. Creating a platform where there will be no need to go to the banks to borrow money to execute financial projects. For those that believe in collecting loans from the bank, you find that most times you collect money from the bank and you start paying, you even pay more than what you collected at time. So MMM made it easier. Some people will still ask me, the 30% that they will give to me, when will I pay it back? MMM does not give loans. So the 30% you get is for helping someone first. You are not paying it back. So there is nobody in the MMM community that will tell you that the 30% will pay it back maybe in 1 year or two. No, you are not paying it back. The 30% is for helping someone first. How MMM works. This is just how MMM works. MMM participants give help by transferring money to each other directly. There is no bank in the middle, no bank anywhere. No central account, no nothing. Even no guy that will collect money from me in MMM. MMM is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. This MMM site, once you click on Nigeria-MMM.net, this is the next thing that I will show you. Now, let's get it, not MMM-Nigeria, but Nigeria-MMM.net. Because some people are getting it all wrong. So this is the site. Everything about MMM, like I said, MMM does not have a personal office. For every MMM participant, this is our office. Immediately you register, you have this personal office. So you are providing help and getting help will be done via this link. So when you click on it and you click on registration, this is what will come out. Registration, there is nothing there, and you don't pay for registering in MMM. Registration is free. They don't sell any product, like there's no buying and selling. In MMM, you don't need to bring anyone to get paid. Some people will tell you that I mean, like this one, nothing like feeling of right or left leg. Just by helping someone, you get 30% added to the amount you helped with first. So you fill your name, your email, your phone number, and password. Then the email of who invited you. This place is very important. But some people will tell you, I don't want the person that brought me to eat my 10%. Because for bringing someone, the person you bring into the system gets 10%. Now the people will tell you, I don't want the person to eat my 10%. If you tell me like that, I'll tell you no problem, register. But one day something will bring you back that you'll be looking for that person that invited you. Now the 10% that the person is getting is not from your money. You will get your, if you started with 10,000, you get your 10,000 with a percentage. So the money that the 10% is not from your money. But some people don't tell you, I don't want the person to eat from my money. I don't want the person to know how much I'm giving. If you can give anything, in MMM, there is nothing, there is no hierarchy that you say the more some people have to give this. No, it's whatever you have and you spend money. That's what you will give. So after everything, you click on this sign, then you click register in MMM. And once you click on register in MMM, it takes you back to this place. You see a welcome note. Once you see that welcome note, you click on login. This is just its registration login. This is what you need to do. So once you click on login, you fill in this number here. If you fill the number, this place that says email or phone number, don't put your phone number. It's email that they need. So just put your email and your password. And please, anyone registering, just try your password should be very strong. You miss your password to avoid them hacking your account. So So after this, you click on login, and this is it. The whole providing help and getting help in MMM is here. Anything that you want to do is here. There is nothing outside. There is no buying or selling. Nothing. Everything that we are doing is here. So now once you are in this page, if you click on this provide help, you can't provide help. It will tell you you can't provide help without adding your wallet. Why it's saying so is because in MMM they will believe one thing. For helping, you have to get your own back. That's why you need to put your own account wallet where you get your own money after providing help in MMM. So the member can as well stop or they can cancel it. If you fail to provide help in due time and they block you from the system, that your member will be cancelled. So after you finish with support and they unblock you, you start to provide help again and it starts counting from the beginning. MMM 30% earning circle. Provide help you, get help you. When you provide help, you make deposit. The deposit you are making, don't forget your money is still with you. Now when you click on the get help, you withdraw. So see the under now, take out your profits. If you are scared, let's say you join MMM with 10,000. So there's 1 it. Another 30 days you get tax 13,000. If your 10,000 is your profit, take it out. Return back to the PHQ or take all, and that is all. That's just how it works. If everybody choose, I'll tell you, no need to question that you want to get there. If everybody keep getting help and nobody is providing help, the system will collapse. And that is why I will always still say sustainability depends on you and I. 30% mathematical approach. For all the people that have been asking where the 30% comes from, it's just from here. Somebody called this morning, I explained. He said, no, you don't get it. I mean the 30%. I said, okay, if you are close, just attend any nearby seminar so that you understand how it works. Now, this queue now, this is provide help, get help. Let's say everybody here now provided help of 100 naira each. The first man is to, and remember, what if you indicate to provide them, your money is still with you. How people are indicated to provide them and their money is still with them. The first person now is due 30 days to get help. The money will not come out from outside. What they will do is they will ask this one to take his 100,000. Take that 100 naira. That's the master. Take the 100 naira. Take 30 from here and add to it. They will pay this person 130. Now the second queue there, what will be remaining there will be 70 naira. So they will pay the 70. Pay your 70 to this person of 130. The remaining 60. They will pay 100 that they pay 60 to him or her. That's why it's their time to indicate to provide for 50,000. They will ask you to pay to 4 different people. It depends on the queue. So that's how it goes. And if you take this calculation now, if everybody just provide help here and stop and they start getting help, it will end here. The next 5 people will not be able to get help. So that's why we say, once you get help now, this 130, you are expected to come back here and provide help again, even if it's 10 naira. Just make sure you provide something back, let the cycle flow. And once it goes like that, there will be money to the provider get help you will go on. So the revolution of MMM, provide help, get help, provide help, get help, provide help, and it goes like that. Even if you don't want to drop back the 130, now for we guys and I, it's mandatory that any amount you get, you drop back at least 40 or 50% immediately. So it's not okay, you provide them for 200,000 because you have downline under you, you have the parent, you now generate 800 and you now come back and drop 50,000. That's wickedness. That's how I call it. There was a time Patrick Wabuba, he generated 4 million. Immediately that same day, he just provided them 1 million, two different places. So he gave back 2 million to the community. So my GH last week, 1.3. It came late. So as the GH was just coming, between the start week, immediately I indicated to provide them 300,000. And once the next day they completed the money, and I did on that one 400, making it 700. I know how the system works. So me saying, okay, because I got 1 point, I now just got 100 or 200. To me as well is wickedness. Because if everybody gets help of maybe just 200,000, and we want you to go back just 100 naira to the community, it won't go. So that's why you know it works. So if you just come back here, drop at least 40% back into the system. Benefits of MMM. Apart from the fact that registration is free, you don't pay for registration. You have other benefits in MMM too. We are offering a mutual aid program with 30% growth per month for your donation, growth of macro per month. So this is just it. Now, some people will tell you if you provide help, after 2 weeks, they will ask you to pay because of this frozen for 2 weeks. No. If you provide help from the day you indicate to provide help till 35 days or more, they can ask you to provide help to someone. Now, what this frozen for 2 weeks means is that for the first 2 weeks, from day 1 to day 14th, if you provided help before then, you can't ask for help. Because then your margin will be frozen for 14 days. Now, on the 15th day, which is after 2 weeks, you are now allowed to request for the entire sum or each cash at any time. Like if you don't want to wait for 30 days today, after the 15th day, you now ask for help. Like I explained earlier, you get your 15%. 20 days, get 20, and it goes like that. Now, registration bonus, this I'm supposed to edit for we use it. Let's have what we call registration bonus. You get registration bonus of $20, $50, and $100, depending on the amount you start with. Now, get it straight. You can start with from 1,000 to 2.2, depending on your spare money. So your spare money is up to 17,000, not 16. And it starts with you get $20 bonus. And this $20 now is equivalent to 7,820 something. Now you start with 170, you get $50. If you start with 1,199,000, then that's a 1.1, you get $100. Now this one, after 14 days, from 15th days, if you ask for help, you will get it added to your money. But these two, you have to wait for 30 days if you want to get the bonus. But still, if you don't want to get the bonus and you paid before the 15th day, but on the 15th day you ask for help, you just get your 15% and there won't be bonus for you. But if you know that you want to get that percent, maybe after 30 days, you get your 30%, you get the amount. Let's say you provided them of 200,000. After 30 days, you get your 260,000 plus the $50, which is about 16,000 plus now. So you will be getting 270-something thousand. You also have one referral program. In MMM, bringing people is not a must. Somebody called me today, and the person asked me about that 30%, and I told him I keep sending you this 30% message. You don't read it. Anytime they ask you, you still come back to me. He said, prepare, keep that in. I'm hustling to get downlines. I told him, don't worry to get downlines in MMM. Your testimony will speak for you. When I started, I told few of my friends about it. Some will tell you they have heard, I will think about it. But recently, these are our charity events, and now men downline like us. Now they are calling, hey, I want to join that your MMM. Now it's now my MMM. I want to join that your MMM. And we find out that once they tell you they want to join, they will start asking new questions again. Meaning that first time, all those things you are sending to them, maybe consign them. They will just say this one, they waste time. So that's it. At this point, you don't need to. You're on Facebook. You have our Facebook page. You get testimonies. You go there. You got your testimony. You want to drop it. You tell them for more info or anything. This is my number. You find out that people call you to ask you how does it work, this, that, and all that. In other words, there is nothing like, okay, see now, it's just direct. Nothing like you, left leg, right leg. That they'll just tell you, just bring 2 people, just 2. And you also get the just 2. In just 2, they'll tell you, tell those 2 people to bring just 2 people. And it keeps going. At the end of the day, you find out that 6 months, you've not gotten your money. Somebody told me about one Swiss gold. That nothing, I'll just bring 2 people. I told her, give me the side, let me go through. This side, I bring 2 people. And they know how to arrange it. They'll tell you, if you bring 2 people, to arrange this, they'll tell you that. And they know how to arrange it, that they will tell you that, okay, if you bring two people, you are now silver. Okay, it's okay for now, I'm okay with silver. They will tell you, tell your two people, they should bring under two people, you don't go gold. You will start looking for people because why? You won't join gold. From gold, diamond, and it goes like that. But in MMM, nothing like that. If you don't want to bring anyone, you can keep enjoying the benefits alone. But now, for anybody you bring, you get 10% for all donations of the participants you invited. Now, this year will have problems. Some people will tell you, I don't want the person that brings me to get my 10%. Because of 10%, the person will still get into our 30%. So that is just, but you allowing the person to be your invite, you will also benefit from it because the person has been in the community before you. You need something that even if the person don't have answers, the person will be able to connect you to someone. But if you say you don't want, you just spread this down on your own, no problem. And they will give you, they will help you, they will actually give you someone. But not from Nigeria. So that moment when you start calling and your offline number is not going, you see the benefit of getting invite. That's just how it works. So for anybody you will get 10% referral bonus for kids. Now we also have what we call guiders school. You find out that this day, someone that has not even joined, the person will tell you I want to become a guider. So I wonder now, they don't even know what LMM community is all about. They don't understand the ideology, they don't know anything. So then they want to become a guider. Now, if they join and they ask them questions in guiders too, they'll come and meet you. My guider tell you, if you don't tell them, they'll say you are wicked. That I don't want them to become guiders. So that's how it works. Guiders of MMM community can create their own multi-level structure and get a bonus from each of the donation of every participant in their structure. This is a multi-level bonus. First, a guider can have his own leader, whose rank is higher than him. Guider's bonus varies depending on the level in the structure. For the fact that I'm a guider, me, I also have my own guider. My guider has his guider and it goes like that. So that's just it. Now, if I say I don't want my guider to benefit from it, there is nothing there. The truth, like I said, when I joined MMM, just 6,000 something. If this person is not benefiting from here, he or she is benefiting from here. So that your 10% would, I don't know, without your 10%, everybody can, without your 10%, everybody can still be in the community and benefit. Now, if you found that just from the outlet, you don't want to be giving referral bonus again or leader bonus or anything, you don't want to be doing 30%, nobody will leave. Even if they are begging people, please leave, you don't want to do, nobody will leave, but 30%. Even banks will not give you 10%. So now you are getting 30% just by sitting down. You just press your personal office. Now, before now, this is my system. I need to play games. Nothing, plant and zombie, that's what I always play with. But now, I find out that same reason I need to play game. I'm using to get 30% from my spare money on them. But when I started MMM, my first or second village, second GH. Okay, the money I was just, my first one, I want to know direct and pour water, not more like that. And I did not use, but I use Echo Bank. Now I did not drop on Echo Bank, I drop on another bank. Before I reach out, they started moving, is it 35, 35, that's how they were just moving it for different people. But with this one, there is nothing to lose in it. In MMM, there is nothing. You get rewarded from the comfort of your home. That's why sometimes I'm working online. Somebody will come here and go to you are still online. What are you doing? Go and sleep. I'll never see your business. I can stay online as long as I want. I'm working for myself. So that is just it. Become a guider by finishing 10 days online schooling and every guider bonus. Let me just tell you about this. Now, when I joined, you can become a guider by register, then you start the guider school. But the fact that you join the guider school does not mean that you will qualify to become a guider. If you join the school and you are not following up, even now the rules is even strong. You find out that you enjoy them not calling great, because for being a guider you also benefit. Before now, I don't know how to create Facebook page. YouTube channel, my Google Doc. In fact, I don't even know this system. Excel, nothing. But you find that our meeting on Friday, yesterday, our guidance meeting, one man, the elderly man, he came out and said, MMM Guidance School is the best school. The man is a doctor. He said it's the best school that you have ever attended. Because then they will teach you how to be patient. If you just join MMM, that's what you will be doing each other. But once you enter the guidance school, they will tell you they have meeting by 1. By that one, they will be there, they will just be looking at, so no people that will comment. Because MMM is not about patience. So they are not patient, they are not fit to be in the community, let alone becoming a guider. So you find out that in the guidance school, they will teach you many things, how to create your own documents, how to do many things in MMM that ordinarily you don't know how to do it. And after that, they will also give chance to do the task. And the guidance school is free of charge. They don't pay for it. In MMM, they don't pay for anything. You don't pay for anything. Nobody will tell you, come and do this one and so. You don't pay for anything. You do it free of charge. They teach you. And after 10 days, if you graduate, they will give you your certificate online. Then if you want, you can print out the certificate and just put it in one corner so that anybody can come to see. But apart from that certificate, make sure you are doing the work of a guider. I tell people, a guider is just like the face of MMM. Anybody can call you to ask you questions and answer. You won't say, the person is not my downline, I won't answer. No. I won't say, okay, because I'm a guider now. Now come here and start asking, are you my downline? If you're not my downline, you. No. As a guider, guiders are just like MMM customer care. Anybody that one day somebody called me around to 5 a.m. Hello, I paid the hotline. She has not confirmed. I can't shout at the person. Because even if it's me, after 2 days, I will not be happy. What I always do, I just pour my own anger and my own downline. Now, 2 days, I didn't know what in the money. She has gotten the money, but she used to forget. I said, if they say the person never pay you, I mean you go to call. Now they don't pay you, so that is just, everybody is about patience. I'm doing the right thing at the right time. So the guidance bonus, you get 5% from the first level, 3%, 1%, and it goes to 0.001. But please, this is not a must. Much more you say, they say we should build structure. They're not building anything. Even if you like, don't bring anybody. So I'll tell people if you confirm the system and find out that you can also tell one person. From that one person, you don't need to stress it. MMM does not give guarantee. MMM does not ask you to go and get people. So why are you going to get people by force? Enjoy your 30% and that is it. Now, beware of the risks. How I said it, I tell people, you leave your house in the morning, you are going out and coming in alone is risk. It's just God. It's just God or whatever you believe in. Let it that word. Even our being here at this moment, anything can happen the next moment. So everything in life is all about it. So MMM is a community for peer-to-peer money exchange. So MMM only will distribute money between its participants, connecting a donator to a recipient. Therefore, in order that the mutual aid process may be beneficial and not stop, the number of participants donating money should generally increase. Now, what this simply means is that we are not paying to any MMM account. If we want this community to last for the next, one man said he wants his children to leave MMM. Some people, you know, they'll ask you, where will I put my nest of food? So these are people that really want it to last. Now, if you want MMM to last for us, it depends on you and I. How and the man just created the platform and gave it to us. Use it the way you want. You want it to last for you in your hand. You want it to last in your hand as well. So for it not to stop, the number of participants donating money should generally increase. It does not mean that the number of participants join you. Bringing people is another advantage, but it's not a must. If we that are in the community, we can keep providing and getting help, then the money will keep circulating. But if we provide, get, and we stop to give, then 1 or 2 months will be carrying a different story. So So the community constantly works to improve the reliability of the mechanism of mutual assistance. However, it may happen that those who have donated the money will not receive help back. So donate or spend money. The only thing I can make if I donate now for me not to get my own back is if everybody now donates money and this set of people have gotten their own back and they say I don't want to again, just like that doctor that I showed, and they say they are no longer interested. You find that people here, maybe half of people here will get and the rest will not get their money. So this has nothing to do with my body. Even if that has nothing to do with MMM, because you and I we are the MMM. Now we don't want it to work, that's why we don't do it. But now to be on the same side, like I said, people ask me how will I know that I'm not losing my money? I'll tell them donate your spare money. But spare money is not like going on the road to see a beggar and give the person money. Even you don't even expect anything from the beggar. Sometimes money that is not your spare money, you can be going on the road and picking up and just remove it. You will not kill yourself, you just go home and that's it. So for this one, to be on the safe side, just donate your spare money. But however, for many years of oppression, they have proven the system's reliability. And MMM has implemented various mechanisms to make the donation exchange process more stable and beneficial. One thing about MMM is, if they try this thing and they find that it's not working as it should, or people are beginning to misuse it, they will always look for a way to bend it to make it suitable for everybody again. Now, talking about spare money, sometimes, ordinarily, they say just provide them and get help without any rules and regulations. You find out that if I provide help, this man provides help to me and I want to give to someone else. Because there is no rules and regulations, it can take me 1 week. If the person call me, I'll tell the person, oh, hold on, the money never comes to my money. But because MMM is not making them as well, they're also making it possible for things to work normally. That's why if you indicate to provide help, from Monday to Thursday, the match they give you 96 hours to pay that money. 48 hours from Monday to Thursday. Because back works. Then on the Friday, they give 96 hours to pay. So the person is not pay under that day and they block the person. Then Saturday on Sunday, 72 hours as well. So that's just to see that if when I join MMM, they just give 48 hours, Monday to Sunday. So you that the match on Friday or Saturday, you have just Monday money to pay also. But later, when participants start complaining that this thing is not saving for people, you have to look for another means to make sure that it works. Security enforcement. Now, some people always ask that what if MMM collapse? What if we wake up one morning and we do not see MMM site again? MMM have MMM office, MMM-office, MMM Nigeria. So there is no way the 3 sites to close. That's just for Nigeria. Other countries have theirs. Even if everybody here gets help and they do not give back for the people to get, MMM will not collapse. The only thing that MMM will explain is what we call falsehood. That falsehood, what it simply means that those that have provided them earlier, they will not be able to get their own help at that point. Now, you can tell that you've already calculated your 30%, what you want to do with after 30 days. At this point, you'll be disappointed because you won't get it. Now, this first, you tell me South African case, let me look at the case study. And they point journalists, banks, but South African as well, they believe in collecting loans and all that. So when the bankers, they are no longer getting those benefits they get from those that collect loans, they started a campaign against MMM, the MMM is a scam. So those that just joined there, at that point, then I was in South African guy in our school. At that point, many people left. Those that have not benefited from it, they had MMM is a scam, they left. So what happens then in South Africa? That was 5 months ago, this year. What happens there was South Africa experienced falsehood. If you provided help and you paid to the person, your market is still there. But at that point, because of that false news, nobody can go through. Until after the whole thing cooled down, they went to radio station that if you are sure that MMM have defrauded you of your money, come and say it. But nobody could come out because they have not collected money from anybody. So MMM community in South Africa won the case. So they have to start all over again. For them, they lost many members. So they are now telling people about MMM. People were joining. Now, in Portsmouth, I think it takes from 1 to 6 months. That money that is provided will not be able to get help because they need the system to balance first. But once the system balance, now if you know anybody in South Africa, you can call the person, ask about MMM. I think it happened in March or April, if I'm not mistaken. Now MMM in South Africa is balanced. Everything is going on fine. Those in Portsmouth, then they started getting help as well. So if somebody tell you MMM collapse, MMM will not collapse. One thing that will happen is they will have Portsmouth, and after Portsmouth restarts. Even if it's paused and it restarts, your 30%, your map, where everything is still intact. Community building and development. Only being a fast-growing community can succeed. That's why MMM provides projects for advertising, offline events, charity events, opening of clubs. Now, why we do this opening of club or training center is because MMM is not a company, so it does not have office. What we only have, we have some training center that you can attend from Mondays to Saturdays. If there's anything that having any technical challenge about MMM, you attend our training center for no office. And all these things is not with your money. The founder, like when I started, I said the founder is a philanthropist and is also a member of MMM community. He also provides help and gets help. So most of the time, his own gets help, he also gives it back to the community. And the charity event we went for last week, they paid for it, they funded the budget. They funded the charity event, this seminar as well, they funded the seminar. Everything. All they just need for me, after doing the seminar or charity event, anyone needs it. Just send the video back to them. If it's charity event, yes, let them see that okay, yes, we are able to touch life. If it's seminar, let them see that we are able to tell people about MMM and its ideology. That's it. If you want to do advertising, newspaper communication, anything, all you just need to do is just to write your budget proposal as a guide now, not participant, and send to them to look into it. And they will fund your account to the money for it. So that's it. Frequently asked questions about MMM. Somebody will ask, is MMM not a scam? And the answer is just simple. MMM successfully works in more than 4 years with over 100 countries and have more than 130 million participants around the world. You can find people confirming that by searching MMM page on YouTube. If you want to know if MMM is a scam or not, those online now you can just use your phone, YouTube. Just type MMM page. You see all the countries that are participants in MMM. You see their videos, charity events, everything. Now if you want to see facts of only Nigerians, just type MMM page Nigeria. And all Nigerian testimony. There is one somebody said to me, the man is a Yoruba man. He does not even understand English. Maybe there is Yoruba to understand, to explain the thing to him. Let me send him the video. I said, I don't understand that the man, they told him about it. He provided help and got help. He did video of happiness. That video of happiness, he was saying it in Yoruba. Somebody by the side now translating it. It's allowed. It's not a word that is speaking English. If it's speaking, if it's speak any language, but the important